Thank you for putting up with me, and welcome to New Day. Now, I recently learned about a TikTok challenge. It's been known to make grown men and women cry. It's called the One Chip Challenge, and it involves eating a chip made with the hottest peppers on the planet. I mean, look at this man is crying. Now, I figured out who better to talk with this about than the ladies on the Hot Topics panel. And we have local Lens host Kelly Hansen, Seattle author and entrepreneur Leisha Howard, and New Day producer Rebecca Perry. So I am not going to make you try these because I was watching the TikTok challenge last night in preparation, and they're made by a company called Pockies, and they're laced with Carolina Reaper and scorpion peppers. No. Okay, Reaper and scorpion peppers, I'm already a heavy no on this. School districts are now banning them.
Yeah, I guess they've sent kids to the hospital.
Yes, I read one article in which the teacher in North Carolina was like, I've had kids had to go to the nurse, I've had kids have to go to the hospital, and if you watch these videos, one lady, she just threw up. No. I was not prepared for that. TikTok, thank you for that.
This does not sound fun, and I read that there's like the peppers that are in pepper spray are in that chip. And when I read that, I was like, hard no, hard no.
Yeah. And they're like super expensive too. I guess like I guess the packages come with just one chip inside of them.
Just one chip. It's like a package, a box shaped like a coffin.
Yeah.
Which,
no.
Already.
Like $10
already, come
chip.
on now. And then it has it has like the one chip wrapped in a foil. And actually, I watched a clip from Kelly Ripa. She's like, you know to be wary of a chip when it has a condom.
Right?
Kelly Ripa said that, y'all. Her words, not mine.
Yeah.
I don't know, Leisha. What do you have a daughter who's of older age? What do you think?
Oh my God. You know, the hot Cheetos, they love them. So I think that kind of demographic, they're going to go for it. But you could not pay me to do it. You could not pay me to eat it. So we'll not be touching them.
All right. Well, I do have a one chip challenge for you here today on much less aggressive spicy chips. So here we have the Frito jalapenos. We also have the Flamin' Hot Doritos, which are a color of red that I don't think I've seen in nature. Then we have the Takis, also same color. Tim's potato chips jalapeno, and finally we've got a Lay's chili lemon. So I actually love the Lay's.
Okay.
I haven't tried that one. I'm gonna try that.
It's good. The Takis are good. The jalapeno. So the ones that are the Tim's, those are really good. What did you?
That is really good.
What did you have there?
This is the chili limon, and it's got a little punch of citrus at the end.
Yeah, I like
Not too spicy, but a little punch.
I just put the whole chip in my mouth. Sorry, were we not doing the chip challenge?
No, we were doing the chip challenge.
Can you eat just one of each?
The jalapeno. It's hot.
I thought it was really
it's
good.
got a little spice to it.
But it's good.
I like spice. I just don't like the coffin chip idea, and I'm not into challenges. Like I don't. Peer pressure doesn't work for me.
This one scares
The
me a little
jalapeno would
bit.
be good with cheese.
With cheese. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for doing the New Day One Chip. Can you eat just one challenge? I've got the whole bags right next to me if you'd like them. All right. Well, let's talk about packing a punch. Did you hear about what NASA did this week? I was super stoked about this. So they sent what's called the DART, which is this space vehicle that they basically crashed into an asteroid to kind of test out what we can do when it comes to planetary defense. I think I want to work for the Department of Planetary Defense. So there it is. That's the asteroid, the offending asteroid. There's DART approaching it. I mean, it gets so close.
My favorite thing, though, are the people in NASA. Look how
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
So cute.
I was like, I want to work there. They look so happy, and good for them. That's incredible.
Look at that.
I need
super
like a workplace comedy or something with the NASA people. They're so smart, and so they just seem like they have great personalities. High fives for everyone.
I heard that like as it was approaching, because you never know. I mean, talk about smart. The amount of brains it requires to figure out the trajectory of that versus the speed of the asteroid. I'm not going to make anyone do physics right now, I swear.
Please don't.
But, I mean, they said as it was about 2 minutes out, they knew it was going to make impact. And, like, the feeling in the room, I was just like, wow.
That would be so cool to be a part of. Like, that's some serious history that you'd want to be a part of.
Do you have a favorite movie about an asteroid, anyone?
Yes.
Okay, share.
Armageddon. Oh my gosh. It's like the first one I think of. Exactly. The song, it was so iconic.
Yeah.
Oh.
I really liked Don't Look Up, the one I think it was on Netflix last winter.
Yes.
I'm not going to spoil it, but maybe, you know, it was
I felt like that was also a metaphor for society.
Yeah, oh, climate change, right? Isn't that what they were kind of? Yeah.
Yeah. Alicia?
I'd say Armageddon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Armageddon. That was one.
It's iconic.
Ben
And the
Affleck.
soundtrack was pretty amazing.
I mean,
was.
Aerosmith, come on. I'm gonna play it soon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we are listening to that after this show today. Speaking of things flying around, the 2 drones over the weekend, the one that was at UW and the one that was at the Seahawks game, still don't know the origin of the mystery drones. And the thing is that there are no drones that are, according to I believe it's the FAA and all other rules, no drones should be flying within 3 miles of any stadium before a game.
That thing is huge too. That is not a small drone.
Yeah, that is, I mean, I'd be a little bit, like, were you at the game? Or somebody was at the game, Kim Holcomb, and she was like, I got a little freaked out.
Yeah.
Oh, scary.
And like, you know, the first one, it was kind of like, okay, maybe it got off course. But then when it happened at the Seahawks game, it was like, this is not a coincidence. Either this is a copycat or someone's doing something. I do have a couple of theories if you guys want to hear.
I love
Hit us with the theory.
Okay.
Okay, well, aliens, right? I mean, that would be the first one. And then the second one is we did just have a quarterback that left that might need to be getting, you know, tips on how to be a quarterback. So maybe Russell
Ooh,
Wilson.
you think are you calling out the Broncos?
Well, I mean, I know we already played them, but you know, Russell Wilson doesn't want to be seen here, so maybe he sent a drone to spy. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's a great
It happened
theory.
at 2 football games.
But okay, interesting. Either way, not okay, and
Yeah.
we need to look at, I mean, the ways that we defend ourselves against these drones. I'm not even going to tell you about this one news report I heard about drones that can like recognize a facial feature and target them. Oh. No, thank you, Terminator. I am not interested.
Yeah, no.
My husband flies drones for his job, and it's like you have to punch in the coordinates, boop, 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 and then like if you're in a place where you can't fly, it won't even let you launch it. So that's why I'm a little bit confused as to how this happened.
Because somebody overrid this drone.
Well, I don't know,
Overrode?
because it's not like
Overrid.
it wasn't like a little toy one that you get at the store. This was a legit drone. You could see it like on the television cameras.
Interesting.
So either they launched it from like super far away, or I don't know.
All right, well, that's interesting. We'll keep you updated on the state of the drone situation. Meantime, the state of the traffic. So Kelly and I both drove back from Eastern Washington this weekend, and we knew it was going to be bad, so we planned accordingly, but not everyone did. I-90 was closed at Island Way.
Crestway.
Yeah, on Mercer Island. But now, these are people going, I'm done. I'm driving off the up ramp. I don't even care anymore. Come get me. People were
What a
mad.
mess.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, one of the reports was that people's like the directions on your phone, it was not updating, and so it was sending people into the wrong, into the closure. And I'm so directionally challenged that I could totally see this happening to me.
I agree. I don't think, if you don't know, if there's no alert, I mean, I ran into this on the I-5 a couple weeks ago when I didn't realize it was just 4 lanes down to 1. But I knew what was going to happen, so I got off at 148th or 150th in Bellevue and went straight across to I-90 to avoid it. But not everybody knew. I mean, there should be. I mean, is there a way to sign up for alerts?
Well, I mean,
Seriously.
To be fair, there was a lot of messaging, right, before this happened. But I think what happened is that people maybe thought that they were going to get stopped before they went too far. Mm-hmm. And that's how everybody ended up on Mercer Island, unfortunately.
Right.
And it took like hours to get off.
That's what I heard. Someone here at work said that his wife was stuck in there for 2 hours. People were getting out of their cars. So then there's like abandoned cars on the freeway. It just becomes a hot mess. Yeah. But yeah, I shout out to Shantae because I did watch King 5.
Yes.
I did watch her reports. And so I knew I needed to plan ahead, and I'm glad I did.
Mornings.
And there were a ton of social media updates about it too.
So stay plugged in is the moral of this story. All right, we have tried spicy chips. Now we need something to cool down our mouths. Hot Topics panel, you're all going to stick around because we're going to try this new green apple Mountain Dew. You are welcome.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Well.